so that they can run. The same way Kuremadu ran, you see him, he want to play sharp, so he can run. You see them. That is the way. No campaign in our land. Who will campaign? Okay, we are coming to that. Our leader knows what he's doing. If we don't confront this disease and cure it once and for all, we continue suffering it until we got extinct. We need to confront the oppressor, and we know the oppressor. We know our oppressors. We know them. We need to confront them head on. That is why I applaud the work of ESN inside the bush, dealing with the terrorists. No pity. These people, you need to show them, the quadruple madness, so that they feel that they have a monopoly. Oh, they can revenge. They will come and put fear into you. Oh, oppressors, they know how to insert fear. Their politicians will come. No, do you know the problem? The killings you are seeing is not voluntary anyway, but it is about the revenge, the natural instinct of the Fulani revenge. It is highly ugly now. If you touch any Fulani man, they will keep it. Before you know, they will gather and come and kill the whole village. And they are happy about it, to instill fear in you. That is the work of the oppressors. They make you fear. Once you see them, you bow and say, no, don't touch them all. Hey, before they kill us, all of us. How long are you going to continue living like this? You show them double madness before. She said that thing that will happen in 10 years time. Let it happen today. No. You show him real madness. I could remember one time, I think it was last year or last 2 years, 2019 or 2000, they caught a Fulani man that raped one of our women, older lady even in Aba. They caught him alive. And they confessed that he only go one round and the woman died. And they handed as obedient slaves. They handed him over to police. Hey, Chineke. That day, I cannot even read that thing again. I left it. I said, these people, our people, we are still stupid. We are more than stupid. Now, if it is an able man, slaves, they always have power against their own fellow slaves. But today, the story is no more like that. You catch any person that kill, terrorists that come to our land to kill, to plunder. No, there is no police. No, everybody should be. What we are dishing out here is for everybody to be naked wire. Naked wire. High tension. Not against each other, but against the oppressors. We all know the oppressors. Tigray was at the forefront of the fighting against Eritrea. Do you know that? Tigray that is fighting for independence today. That is why our leader, one time in his broadcast, they asked him, why can't you take Igbo states, Southeast? When they call Southeast Igbo state, they only mention 5 states. I laugh. Can't you just take them? Go? He said, no. Every Biafran, we are not leaving no Biafra territory. Because if we leave them, we are going to fight another war in the future to help them. Our leader is, somebody wrote, our leader is light years ahead in seeing the future. Do you see this Tigray you are seeing today? They were at the forefront of fighting against Eritrea. When Eritrea was fighting for their life, for their survival, for their independence. Now they fought and liberated themselves. Now the ball have turned. This Tigray today, now they saw what Eritrea saw since 19 decades back. They saw they said, no, we want to be free. No. Eritrea say, you don't want to be one. You must be Ethiopia. They have contacted Ethiopia. So, boy, we there. If one need our military, we there to help one. Honor must be one. That one Ethiopia. You must be one Ethiopia now. That is why Eritrea is today combating. It's even Eritrea's help that made Tigray not to overrun Ethiopia. I'm telling you, because that Tigray is powerful. It's highly powerful. So it's Eritrea. Do you see how things go? That is why I tell you, every ethnicity, every region, all of us, the whole indigenous people, oppressed by the Fulani Caliphate. It doesn't matter whether you are HAUSA. It doesn't matter whether you are anywhere as far as your indigenous population. It is for you to join IPOB. Do your own thing. Profit in this and liberate yourself. That is what we are doing. That is what we are saying. Had it been Tigray, the time of Eritrea, they say, okay, if that's the case, we are going. They will not be dying today. Do you see how things go round? Today, Eritrea is a free country. Now that Tigray that was imposing the Ethiopia, you must, why you secessionists? Now they are doing the same thing. It's now they are seeing what Eritrea saw since 50s. Before they started their war 61. That ended 1991. 30 years of war. Is it not annoying? Just imagine this. Is it not annoying? Now, those people that fought against you, or suffered you, killed you, bombarded you, told you that I want Nigeria. After you liberated yourself, now they want to come and say no. We want to be free. Yeah, Eritrea go back to Ethiopia. Say, oh boy, we do. These people more than not allow them. If they go, no, don't let them be one Ethiopia. Make they continue that one Ethiopia. That is why Eritrea is there fighting Tigray, so that they will continue remaining Ethiopia today. That is the scenario we don't want to, it to happen in our land. That is why we are warning everybody, every region, every ethnic nationality, heeds to this our warning. It is something you might think that it is a joke, but it is not a joke. This is serious, highly serious. For you to rise up, this is the opportunity. Do not fear. Do what we are doing in your own way. They do what they are doing it. We encourage them, but urge them not for them to allow their political traditional rulers to hijack anything, to calm everything down, because they know how to do it. Nigerian politicians, they tried it in IPOB, tire. No, it cannot happen. Our leader is somebody that is before you even try anything, you have known where you are going. So stop it. That is why no politician is sponsoring us. Because if they sponsor you, if they sponsor you, now they will give you condition. If they come, you allow them to come and hijack the thing. They will shout more than you. But once they have that audience, the population, now they will put everything down. Slowly kill everything. Now turn it into politics. And everything will go moribund. As our Zrike is staying in his palace, building his anytime, in order to continue pumping the gullible people, bringing up their confidence. He will come and talk about Biafra, and all of them he will go back and continue building his whole thing. That is what they wanted to do. So our Duduwa brothers should be careful. They should be wise and smart. They should open their eyes. Any politician entering, all these agents of politicians entering, shout more than you. Be careful. Be careful. Do your own thing. Do you understand? The same way when NSAS protest was going on, our leader was on gingering people, because he knows the importance of revolution to better the lives of people. You must confront the oppressors. He was telling everybody that, look, he was telling the youth, Do not allow any person to come and say he's your leader. Don't support anybody. Revolutions are leaderless. It's from the revolution. Do you remember even the woman, a 22 years old girl that became the icon of Sudanese revolution, that removed the al-Bashar? Do you remember her? He was nothing, but because of the passion during the revolution, she come. It's like that. There is no person that will come and say, "I am the leader." No established leadership in a revolution, spontaneous revolution like the NNAMDI'S protest. Our leader was educating people. You know, a time came, I think Sowore come in order to unveil his flag. I love the treatment they gave to him. You know, no matter what, he's a politician. If you allow him to hijack it, no more. They will talk 1 day, 2 days, and after he will tell them, okay, no, let us not do it like that. Okay, let us go home. We are negotiating with the federal government. That is always how it ends. No, we are negotiating. Okay, they will call the leaders. You know, sometimes even the government will try to subtly impose. They say we are discussing negotiating with the leaders of the protest. Whereas there is no leaders, because if ever you accept a leader in a revolution that comes up naturally, spontaneously, what brought about that NNAMDI'S protest is just ordinary video of injustice being meted to somebody by a police officer, and the video went viral. People came out. So how can somebody come and usurp everybody and say he is the leader? And after the presidency will call him and give him billions. He will come and start saying, okay, now our points have been made. Let us wait and sit down. And you know, the Nigerian youth, they miss the opportunity. But I pray that they rise up again. The way the politicians we are running away. When you call, they say, oh boy. People came and they were looking for politicians. Politicians were nowhere to be found. Some run into the bush. Remember, I'm talking about confronting the oppressor. One of the ways in which to prove that you are equal human to others is rising up against your oppressor. Before I continue, let me play this Omahi pronouncement on Chinese television, their normal television. Please listen attentively.
We condemn totally the killings of policemen and burning of police stations in Southeast that are not being done by herdsmen. They are done by people across the Southeast. Bandits and criminals.
Okay, he is condemning totally the burning of police, the killing of policemen and burning of their stations. Okay, he came out openly, started shouting it. Okay, listen, just listen to the oppressors, how they behave. Let me ask you, have you ever seen a governor? A governor in Biafra land coming out openly to condemn. I condemn the killing of innocent citizens by the policemen. Have you ever had it? I condemn the killings of my fellow citizens of my state by the Fulani headsmen. I condemn the destruction of their crops. What is happening every day? We have the clips every day. Have you ever had it? Have you ever had the word? Oh no, we condemn this the so-called accidental discharge. We condemn it strongly. Why are you killing our people? No, you don't hear. They don't do that. They don't say that. Because your life is, for them, your life is worthless. It's nothing. You are expendable. That is why you confront them without pity, without having another thought. You confront them violently. Do you understand? Because they don't consider you as anything. Do you know why he's crying now? Because these are the police officials, these are the people, the agents that protects them. So if they get the help with the police and they kill police, kill military, which means they are easy prey, they are easy fair game. They are fair games. They are nothing. So it is out of fear that he is talking. Because he's touching them direct. Do you understand? If they kill, did you hear governor of Enugu during the massacre of Ozowani? Just imagine the way he spoke. No, let us pray to God. Do you know I called the president? Why didn't he call the president now and tell you that I'm trying to contact the presidency for the killing of the police? But I never get through. So let us pray. Why shouldn't we pray now? For this killing to stop, the killing of policemen to stop. No, now they come out openly to condemn it. But he never condemned the people when people are being killed, slaughtered, their bodies dismembered in the farms. No, he don't condemn it. He will come and tell you, no, don't worry, don't take law into your hands. No, just be law abiding. You people talk to one man in Uguta, one useless politician. We had people were killed by the Fulani herdsmen. He started blaming the victims. No talk. You people, you talk too much. That's why, leave us to do our job. We are even I called the police commissioner and even he picked my call. So he sent even an envoy, an agent, a representative is here with me. You see, we are working. We are working to solve your problem. So go home. Anyway, the mortuary, just carry this man, go put him in the mortuary. I will pay. Okay, so go home and stay. Leave the work for us. We will bring the perpetrators to book. Why are they not bringing the perpetrators to book today? Promising you, no, we will bring the perpetrators to book. Just no problem. But today he is coming out to talk boldly. He is condemning, right? Do you see the oppressors? What they need is heavy hand. Heavy-handedness. You confront them, triple that violence they are giving you. You confront them, triple that violence, so that it will enter their head. If you don't do that, you perish, because they will not stop. They will continue that operation until it becomes your character. You accept it, either voluntarily or involuntarily, that it is the normal thing, the norm of your life. Anytime you ask question or do rebel, or you start asking question, they say you're a rebel. Bring him, kill him. Do you see how he is condemning? How he become bold to condemn people killing police? But he is never bold to condemn people that are killing his fellow citizens of Ebonyi State, of Ibundibo. He never be bold. All those time, what we hear is that no, we are going to bring them to book. Don't worry, continue your normal businesses. No, policeman shot a Okada man. They'll tell you, no, don't worry. We will arrest that man. Don't worry, we'll bring him to book. They will, even your life is meaningless to them. Why not you die, confront them? If you die confronting them, it is a plus. You are going direct to heaven. Don't you know that? Can't you know? Don't you have brain to know that? Otherwise, you continue living like a slave in your own land with all these people surrounding you. If the governor will come, your local government chairman will come. Oh no, don't take law into your hand. After your governor will tell you, no, don't worry, go to your normal businesses, everything is okay. Carry that corpse. Go and put it in mortuary. Now your religious leader, your Dadjio will come and hey, now things are happening here. But let us pray now. How can we do? It's God that will change you, not all these people. Tell them it is not God that will change. It is you. It is you, not God. You calling God to come and change the situation, what you can do, you are useless. You are not supposed to stay in the world, in this planet Earth then. You should clear space for ordinary human beings to come so that they will do something. If you cannot do, you are calling God, God, come and do it. You are useless then. You are useless and nothing more. So let me continue. Listen, these are the agents of the oppressors. These are the real agents of the oppressors. Continue listening.
And my directive to policeman is that if you see anybody coming to kill you, demobilize the person. Okay. That is the rule of engagement.
Mm-hmm. But they have license to kill innocent citizens. One person had been shot dead in Okuzo. The governor of Anambra State didn't come and talk tough. You people should not be killing our fellow citizens like this. Instead, he came out to tell you that no. Anyway, if Fulani they kill you, don't worry, they pay you 500,000. Why not come now and say, okay, all these killers, if any policeman is being killed, as far as we just add another 100,000, make it 600,000. It's palatable. It's okay. No, they will not tell you. They will not say that because they are evil. They are the oppressors. You need to confront them, or you perish. That is what.
These people should not fold their hands and be killed. Vehicles burnt, police stations burnt, and I want Southeast leaders to rise up to condemn them. How do we feel if because of the killing and burning of police stations in Southeast, the federal government decides to withdraw all the police people from Southeast? We should rise up to condemn what is evil. And this is very important. Those you claim are protecting us are not protecting us. Let us not create another monster in Southeast. We will all regret it. And so
the monster is already there. You created it. When injustice becomes the norm, resistance becomes a duty. Do you understand? You created it. You created the monster. The monster is just a miniature monster you are seeing and you are shouting. The real monster is coming. The real monster that will consume everybody. Unless you just call for, prepare, say, okay, let us call for referendum. That is it. That is only this. That is the solution. You cannot continue putting people in a bottle, committing with crimes against the people with impunity, and you think that there will no people will not resist. You know, it's impossible. Once you continue injustice, it doesn't matter. A time will come, a fateful day will come. Somebody, even one person, will rise up and say, "No, I sacrificed my life, but enough of this. It's not good." That is the monster you people have created. You brought a Python down. Why are you not bringing Python dance 1 and 10 again? That is, when you people, these politicians, they believe that they continue subjugating forever. That the money speaks. You use money and buy people. Look, a time will come, your money will not even save you again. You see all these people that you think you can buy. You buy, you give them gum, you turn around, they shoot you. They collect your money, they shoot you. And that is where we are heading to. These people you think, these are your boys. That we stay here, no problem. You say, okay, I want this to be done. This packet of money. Your guns are here already. They will say, you should give me the gun. They carry the gun and carry the money. You turn around to go, the pieces you. That's it. He's coming. He's coming. The first person that will do that kind of thing will be an everlasting hero. When all these politicians, after collecting money from you, from him, and collecting gun, immediately turn around, you will able to give him one bullet. Say, you think we are here always to serve you, for you to oppress us, use us. It's coming to that. Don't worry.
We have sent messages to the leadership of Mietala. Please, Ebonyi State is under tension because of these killings. And we would want them to stay out until such a time that it will be safe for the traditional ones to show face. On the open grazing, well, there is no need of talking about that because there is no cow in Ebonyi State now. There is no herdsmen in Ebonyi.
What makes a cow not to be, the herdsman not present in Ebonyi? Who makes it possible? The work of ESN. That is, you confront the oppressors, match them. No pity, no gentility. You match them. That is the language they understand. Do you think that if I have been wailing and complaining that this man will come out, have time to come out to talk like this? No, it's impossible. It's impossible. He will tell you that everything, leave all these miscreants. Do you know there was a time they were calling IPOB? I think it's even him. Therefore, I say don't mind this toothless bulldog. They can't do nothing. Now the language have changed. This is appetizer. If they understand how mad our people are, if they understand,
State now. But the position of Ebonyi State government is that we have a law on open grazing, and the native cannot continue to blame security agencies because security agencies cannot be everywhere. So we are
look at governor speaking. Security agencies cannot be everywhere. Yes, but let me tell you something. There's something these Nigerian politicians, they fail to understand. Mostly Biafra political elites. Security is not through arms. Police, military, come, crush, kill, arrest. No. It will never bring security. Instead, we bring confrontation. A time comes now, people will no more fear that gun. And that is what is happening now. Security is maintained in a space, in a country, by the people, collaboration of the people. You understand? Where you see old men and women, they don't work, they be up. Anything they see from upstate, they report. They call police immediately. They collaborate with the security agents. But in Nigeria, the security and the police are terror to the people. So, how can there be security? It's impossible. Because these people, they believe that, Britain used to give them very worst advice so that they sell goods. Do you know the amount of AK-47 that is there being carried by police? Having them always in under sunshine, 40 degrees Celsius. They are carrying AK-47. They think that is to maintain security. You can maintain security by excluding yourself. That is what these people, even these politicians, fail to understand. There is no way you can defeat, a government can never defeat its people. It's impossible. You collaborate. Who is the government? The government is not up to 1% of the population. You collaborate, you be with the people. Do you understand? Do you see where the politicians in Biafra land got everything wrong? They are being deceived by their Fulani masters that you crush them. The best security you have is from your people. Because anything that will happen, people will give you information. At least. But if you seclude yourself from your people, you are finished. If fire wants to come to you, everybody will keep quiet. And they will come and burn you. No person will talk. These people, they always try to serve their masters that put them in that political position, that impose them, than to serve the people. This is the man that says, open his mouth. I still have the clip. I've been playing it. He said that they are elected into the office of this governorship in order to defend the tenets of the Nigerian constitution and not to do the wish of the people. This is the useless man that said this. Now he's crying.
Vigilante.
When their Fulani masters always give them fake sense of security, that we secure you, don't worry, we give you adequate military and policemen, just do our bidding, please. Continue listening, let me finish it.
To enforce the open grazing law of the state. To enforce the open. But the position of the Ebonyi State government is that we have a law on open grazing.
Listen.
And the native cannot continue to blame security agencies because security agencies cannot be everywhere. So we are directing the vigilante to enforce the open grazing law of the state. At the national.
Now he is directing the vigilante. The other day they talked about Ebube Nketa or Ebube Ochicha. They say the ban on open grazing, they are appealing to the federal government to please enforce the law. Now he has the courage to at least say vigilante, because we have our leader have crushed them. They listen to us every day. They listen. Whenever our leader is speaking, all of them all of them carry their radio. They listen. He is no more trying to beg because they live their lives begging. All these Biafran politicians, mostly Igbo politicians, all of them, every time they're begging, appeasing, they are begging. I had a traditional ruler, I think one traditional ruler, talking about saying, this thing done too much. That we are supporting Buhari. Since thinking that something will change, but nothing. These were the people that Buhari, Gachi, Akanchawa. They live their lives always, all the days of their lives are begging, appeasing, begging. The $23.7 billion that are supposed to be loaned or borrowed, that no project from our land, the southeast, so-called southeast, was there. What is the state of it? People have forgotten. We are in one Nigeria, and you think that we continue like this. We should continue. We should confront our oppressors equally, squarely. That is what the topic of my message.
Level, the governors have said there should be no open grazing. We don't expect the security people to be everywhere, but working with the vigilante, the local government chairman should enforce. Okay, let me leave it here. Let me read. There is something I want to read for you, for your reminder, please. Because when we IPOB, we don't forget. They are now crying about the killing of the policemen, about this. But let me read this news. Let me read it. It was 2020 news, 1 year ago. We don't forget. Let me read it a bit. It says, Ohaneze to Inspector General of Police. Police silence why headsmen carry AK-47 rifles in Anambra. I read that news in this platform, the time it happened. It was on the 4th of March 2020. The news of the 4th of March 2020. Listen, when Nnamdi started writing love letter, according to our leader talked about it also. In a petition to Mohammed Adamu, Inspector General of Police, the Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization said the story would have been different if those carrying guns were members of the indigenous people of Biafra. Yes. Okay. The petition dated March 3 and entitled The Road to Anarchy was signed by Nnamdi, the President General of Ohaneze. Anambra Political Command has been contacted for comments. Nwodo said residents in Omo Awulu community in Oka South local government area
has sighted 4 headsmen with AK-47 rifles slung on their shoulders on their way to Ishiago community. Listen very well where they reside. Okay. When the news of the brazen wielding of firearms spread across the council area, as law-abiding citizens, we always law-abiding citizens. That is the way they oppress you, suppress you, downgrade you, subjugate you with this word, law-abiding citizens. Stakeholders there convened a crucial meeting with the police and Fulani leaders and raised the matter for deliberation, he said. The stakeholders told the Fulani leaders in the presence of men of the State Investigation and Intelligence Bureau, SIIB, OCA, that they were alarmed and surprised that their boys were flagrantly displaying arms in the public, unmindful of the legal implications of unlawful possession of firearms. Okay. The stakeholders expressed the disappointment that security agencies did not make any attempt to arrest the offending Fulani boys, adding that if it were Igbo boys, they would have been arrested, tortured, and charged to court. You said tortured. They would have been killed direct. You know, he was trying to be politically correct. But rather than explain what led to listen here, please, the impunity. That is why when our leader always said that had it been not IPOB by now, we gonna beg you will be in your house. A Fulani man will come and you in your house in Anambra, in Imo, in Igbo, China, anywhere in Biafra land, in your ancestral home. A Fulani man will come and tell you, say, come, go, come out. You say what? He said, come out before I kill you. This is my house. I've taken it. Allah have given it to me. You people think that is a joke? Do you think that is a joke? We preempted them. You don't know what we prevented. You don't know the battle, the war, what we prevented. IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why when I see people, I hear people yapping against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it touches my heart of hearts, I'm telling you. It pains me. Okay, listen. When he was writing the letter, what happened, what transpired. But rather than explain what they were in a meeting with the Fulani, they convened the meeting. Rather than explain what led to the carrying of arms by the boys, or even apologize on behalf of the boys. They are even begging for apology. The Fulani leaders told the stakeholders to do their worst in Anambra and walked out on them, saying that their boys must bear arms to protect themselves against religious, ethnic, or tribal attacks from any quarters, and there is nothing anybody can do. I don't know. The people that are talking against ESN, talking against, do you remember this news? For goodness sake. Nakporo, they saw few Fulani headsmen with AK-47 rifles hang openly. Now these people followed them. They reported to the traditional rule, and they reported this. They convened the meeting, called the police, called the Fulani leaders in that village, and they came. And there's Ndibo being this thing now. The traditional ruler said, "Nah, why I call this meeting? We saw your boys, the Fulani boys, carrying arms. So in the presence of the police, the police commissioner, you know, they don't even make it secret. You know, if the Igbo boy would have been captured and charged to court, instead of if he would have been shot to death immediately. But they are Fulani, so that's why we come here to tell you now to stop this now. You know what the Fulani, the Mietiala leader in that community, you know what he said there? He told them, he said, oh, I thought you people have another thing. I thought there is another thing you people have. Is it the reason why the police commissioner was there? Is it this reason why? Is it why you call us? You wasted my time. He said, the man said he came out. He came, you know, the Fulani Mietiala, they rose up and walk out on them. Say, I thought you have another thing to say. Why do you call me wasting my time? Why our boys? They have the right to carry gun anywhere to defend themselves, you know. So do your worst. There's nothing you can do. Do your worst. Anything you want to do. We will continue carrying arms. And today people will tell us, no, it's ESN logical. Is it legal? They are carrying arms. These people, Chinedu, we need to wipe people out from that place. Even in our own place, in Biafra land. We need to cleanse. This is the time to confront the oppressors. We have the direct oppressors and we have the indirect one, the stooges of the oppressors. We need to wipe them away. I'm telling you, for us to survive as a people. Do you see this? Did the governor of Anambra come out? He said he was writing letter, complaining, always complaining, appeasing, begging. Until when? This is in the presence of law enforcement agents, and nothing was actually done to arrest either the Fulani boys or their leaders for overtly declaring war on the people of Anambra State. Woe the wonder if bearing of unlicensed arms is no longer illegal in Nigeria. Asking, do we have different laws for different ethnic groups in Nigeria? This was the news of 4th March 2020. For your information. For people that are coming now to talk, governor, they are shooting police. When you can no longer protect the people, you want people to be dying, to be slaughtered, and every time you come to, okay, I will give 100,000 for the burial, okay, the whole people buried, don't worry. For one Nigeria, we are going to write a petition against this. Time of writing petition is over. Is time of confrontation, time of confronting the oppressors. If it means destroying everything, let it be, because we shouldn't be here living like slaves in our own land. Can you imagine an Igbo man in Castina carrying gun, slunging AK-47? You know, you come and they tell our Hanes and Igbo, they come and say, no, we can do nothing, just we need to protect himself. They will declare war in the whole of the corners against the whole Igbo people, the whole Biafrans. How long do you want to continue living under oppression as a slave? How long? I ask you. If you're a human being, you should answer this question. Let it prick your heart and touch your brain. What makes them more human being than we? This Fulani you are fearing, in Guinea they are nothing. The people there show them triple madness. If they come for violence, the people, they don't pity. That is what makes them they go down. That is why we should be praying for these angels called unknown gunmen. That is the reason. Do you understand? Because we shouldn't be complaining always. We complain, all of us will die, perish. And nothing will happen. And there is this news also that is already on the ground that Britain offers asylum for Biafrans. It indicates the acknowledgement that we are persecuted. That is number one. You know, this agitation, Biafra restoration agitation, listen, it's like a mosquito that perch on your scrotum. You know, there's anyhow you do is bad. Anyhow, you know, the devil's alternative, either A or B, is to our advantage. There is no way you go that you escape. Britain officially accept that Biafra, we are persecuted. Now, why are you going around asking for one Nigeria? Maintain one, so that we continue being persecuted, so that there will be brain drain. People, you encourage immigration. Run out. The only solution is to run away. No, it's not the solution. I know there are hidden agenda. Don't worry what they are saying, what they are playing at. There are hidden agenda. But anywhere they go, it is to our advantage. Whether they play games or this, it will be to our advantage. because the injustice meted against Biafra, there is no other race you can enforce this injustice and the people, they will be quiet. It's impossible. Britain, they know that Biafra is a scratch in their conscience, a spot in their conscience. They know that. They know that whatever we are doing, we are right. They know that. They think that encouraging people to run away, to enter, it might be another strategy. Oh, once people hear it, they will enter road. Enter the Sahara Desert. Once you reach Morocco, don't worry. Don't even be surprised if Britain, through their M16, through their secret service, will be organizing people, encouraging people to leave. They did this thing during the Israeli time. The mandate of Palestine. They encourage Israelis, the owner of the land, to move away from Israel, their land. Because as they move away, Arabs, they are occupying it. If you are a Jew, you visited Israel from Europe. You go back to visit your land, your own land, though. The time Britain was in control of Britain and France, of Middle East. Once you enter the ports, do you know what? They will ask you how long you want to stay. In your own land, though, just like your own land, you are going to your own land. They are asking you how long you want to stay. They will ask the Jewish man, how long you and your family want to. You come on vacation? He say, yes, but I'm going to he say, how long you want to stay? You will tell him, no, I want to stay 3 months. He said, no, 3 months is too much. I'll give you 10 days. In your own, for visiting your own, he said, I'll give you 10 days. That is what Britain wants to do. Don't be surprised. They are trying to entice people in flux. So that people, don't be surprised. What I'm telling you, the actions of Britain, they can be organizing people now to run away through Sahara Desert, one way or the other, encouraging people. Once you reach the Mediterranean Sea, Morocco, now they organize people very cheap to take them to Britain, and you think that they are doing you bad thing. They want you to vacate your land. Nature abhors vacuum. Either way, they have officially recognized that we are under persecution. We have been working hard there for this. Although, as people knows, Uchemafo tried to they blocked the place, writing the Home Office that look, Biafrans should not be given asylum, that they are fake, and that is the same way he got his papers. So we know any way they do it, they are not escaping. It is to our advantage. You understand? So destroy Nigeria before Nigeria completely destroys every indigenous population. But one thing we should understand is this, that no government can ever defeat its people. This is where I'm going to stop before I open my lines. I will go on few minutes break. But please remember the topic of my submission. It says confronting oppressors. Confronting oppressors, the oppressor. That is it. You don't joke with it. You don't pet your oppressor. You confront him. That is the thing. You confront him. You don't pet him. You understand? So that is the topic of my submission.
After 4 days in Nigeria, they shook to separate. Life's don't go, people don't find, things don't spoil. But you could start to get, but you could fight the debt. But you could try to stop you, but Nigerian government refused. Somewhere for Ghana, they discuss restructuring. There was problem and they agreed to restructure Nigeria. On the 4th and 5th of January 1967, General Gowon Ideja, he accepted the Aburi Accord. General Ankara Ideja, Colonel Ojukwu Ideja, and accept the Aburi call, and them accept restructuring. But when they come back, Nigeria government refuse the deal. Them causing problem. They fight people into jail. Them execute genocide on us and them call them war. Yeah, them kill my people plenty. Them call them war. Them kill our mama. Them kill our papa. Them kill our uncle. Them kill our aunt. Them kill small children, Them kill 5 million people, Them kill the people where demand for restructuring, The other people who demand for restructuring, After 4 years, them still the kill, them still the shoot, them still the one. But today, everybody they run, helter-skelter. Everybody they run, herdsmen they kill, terrorists to shoot, government to thief. God don't reject Nigeria. Devil don't punish Nigeria. Nigeria government to kill my people for genocide. Our battle situational understatement. Now everybody that you come out for the matter. As this matter won't carry many people go. Now what's happen for Aburia call? Now what did they discuss for Aburia call? Now what's happen we know call? Let's talk about Aburia call. Now what's happen for Aburia call? Now what did they discuss for Aburia call? Now what's make a way know call? Nigeria they like this today because nobody talk the truth. Nigeria they like this today because government na lie. Them go use the ammunition for church and media go claim the shit. In our curriculum for school, they not teach us our history. Now where we go learn, now how we go learn. They can look come save us. Nigerian government teaches them. Nigeria government arrest them. Nigerian government to shoot them. Them use media pink and black. They look Nigerians hate it out. Now which day where we go wake up? Now which time where we go stand? Nigerians no one here. Nigerians no one do.
Radio Biafra London. Our lines are now open. Our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. Remember, our leader is going to be on air tomorrow, Thursday, by 7 a.m. in the morning for emergency question and answer session. You can call us now and give us your view, but remember the topic of my submission says confronting your oppressor.
Take glory, Father, oh, take love.
Don't go, don't find things, don't spoil. But you could start the debt, but you could fight the debt, but you could try to.
First caller, please.
Yeah, glory be to God. All hail Biafra.
Almost hail Biafra.
Yes, I'm Mr. Emeka from Aba. I really appreciate what people. This is my first time on calling.
There we
Jishinike. Who told Lord Dibudi? Chineke no nemi ga basara yo fe na.
Ega na emekwa nke gị o because ekere ọnụ eke.
Ana m agbachi mbọ ike ekele ọrụ ya my first time obi atọgbu le aga m na-akpọ unu o Chineke nye aka nye na gị hụ isi na Chukwu okike adị ama
ise ndewo.
Thank you so much.
Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Your name and where you calling from? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, you call, you are not speaking, or you are listening to your radio, please Do not waste time here, please.
Hello.
Yes, are you not hearing me?
Hello, Mazi. Good evening. Yeah, good evening. Yes,
please.
This is as usual, Mazi JJ, calling from Ahaba in Asata, Biafra land.
Welcome to the program. Please, can you stop? Can you turn off your radio, please? You are a regular caller. You're supposed to understand how this thing works. You are listening to your radio.
No, it's clear now. I'm coming out clear.
Yeah, but you are wasting time speaking. You are listening. I don't know. Go on, please.
Okay, so Mazi, yes, just greetings to all our great Biafrans all over the world. This evening, today's discourse is quite an explosive one. I will call it explosive because, there is an Igbo adage that says that and that is actually this position we are now. A very popular writer once said that nobody can ride on you until you bend. This has become an issue, is one of the devices of the oppressor. They will want to have your back all the time so that they can be riding. Now, you just look at the statement of Governor of the Boy State. They have his back. So each time they ride on him, so he will always say what they want to hear. That is a strategy of the oppressor. So many times when you listen to these people, you will begin to fall in the same line with them that is tending for the oppressor to ride on you. Now, he made a very categorical statement that people should rise up and condemn what is evil. And then the question is, so do you mean that the killing of the citizens of Ebonyi State who voted for him is not evil? Do you mean that the ravaging, of the herdsmen by the citizens of Ebonyi State is not evil? How many times have he risen up to speak against it? But today, because it approaches, his own side, it is evil. We condemn it in entirety, killing of our security people who are protecting us. Can you believe that nonsense? From the supposedly a governor that, swore an oath from their useless constitution to save the life of his people. Because they have given the enemies their right to ride on. So because the enemy is a bully, that is the oppressor. He's always a bully. So, and that is why he always makes sure that, to maintain peace, you must accept every injustice. You must accept even the massacre of your people. To do what? To accept peace. No! A popular writer has said something that peace is not the absence of trouble. But peace comes after you have defeated or you have confronted what's confronting you, and that is the oppressor. Anytime you conquer your oppressor, that's when you are going to have peace. Because your oppressor will never allow you to have rest until you are gone.
Of course.
Until he makes sure you go against. So that is the truth. So that our people must rise up to the occasion. Now, for me, it's like an opportunity of once in a lifetime. I love one of the greatest writers. He said when they were going to actually an island to fight, and when they used their ship, immediately they get into the island, and their commander just burnt the ship. And what it means is that if we don't win this war, we all are going to die here. If we win this war, then we take over the land. And they won that war with that kind of mindset. And that is what, forget about the bully. You see, the Fulani have succeeded in doing this thing over time because they are just giving it in piecemeal. People are taking it, and at the end of the day, now everybody has gone with the fear of these orders. And that is why a governor will tell you, no, remain peaceful, don't take laws. So are those people taking laws into their leg? Every time they plot, don't take laws into their hand. And somebody will come to a town or a village and overrun it, kill hundreds of people. Like the madam we have in Enugu State. But where you are. So this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and we must not fail to make use of it. Forget about how loud the enemies, the oppressor will shout. But one thing is sure: once you bring the oppressor down, you have peace. I remember, for most of the people, they read the Bible. There was a time we had an oppressor in a land, that is Goliath. Every hero, anybody that can. So at the end of the day, what happened? He managed to succeed in suppressing everybody, even including the valiant soldiers. But something happened until one small David came up and silenced the voice of that oppressor. And they had peace for years and years. So we must rise up this time. It is not tomorrow. It is now or never.
Thank you.
Because we need to have peace. For us to have peace, we must bring down the oppressors. Good night.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Caller on. I want to pick a caller from on direct line. Please, caller on WhatsApp. Hold on a bit. Let me take this call. Okay, or the call is not coming from direct line. Caller on WhatsApp, you can go on. Thank you. Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome to the program.
God bless you, sir.
And you too.
Thank you. I want to say something concerning to these Southeast governors.
Okay, please start by introducing yourself, if you may, please.
Okay. My name is.
If you are in Biafra land, it doesn't necessarily mean just your first name can suffice. Yes. No problem.
My name is Ono. I'm coming from Aba.
Okay, go on. Thank you very much.
Yes. These are our Southeast governors. I must tell you the gospel truth. I have never seen a stupid people like these governors. All these governors, be it Bugwani, be it Ibazu, be it Devlomahi, be it Hopo, also Dimba of Imo State, all of them, these people are useless. I can't imagine these people telling us that we should.
Oh, my brother, what is happening? Oh, the network. Reconnecting.
Relax and be.
Oh, why? I wanted to hear you speak. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Yes, Mazi Johnathan, can you hear me, sir?
The whole world is hearing you. Please, go on.
Okay, Mazi Johnathan, do to quote Adam at the Mazi Johnathan.
The Korage.
Mazi Johnathan, the Sheikah. The only thing you can do for yourself, Mazi Johnathan, the only thing you can achieve for yourself in this life, thousands of generations to come after this present generation, this generation of Biafra.
Okay, sir.
The only achievement you will achieve on this planet Earth is to make sure that this Biafra is restored, and you are making it every possible for every human being on this planet Earth, not only Biafra, to bear one thing in mind that party 6 is not party 10. We are Biafran. Anybody can dispute it. We are Biafran. We are not Yoruba. We are not HAUSA. We are not Fulani. And we in America. Our priest. Hey, Anjaba. Every level of people in China. I'm not to find an answer. On fire. Apolo Hunala. Alaka. They don't come at a priest.
Nigerian government refused. Somewhere for Ghana, them discuss restructuring. There was problem and they agreed to restructure Nigeria. On the 4th and 5th of January 1967, General Gowon Ideja, him accepted the Aburi Accord. General Ankara Ideja, Colonel Ojukwu Ideja, and they accept the Aburi Accord, and they must accept restructuring. But when they come back Nigeria, Nigeria government refused the deal. Causing problem. They divide people into three. Them execute genocide on us and them call them war. Them kill my people plenty. Them call them war. Them kill our man.
From verse 1 to end, give me verse 7, verse 8, verse 9, verse 11, verse 20, verse 21, and verse 20. Very, very important. I remember it on you. That's why the people supposed to come and look at the script. The blood is left. Blood is to stop it. You can know this is not the same man that can say from verse 1 to 8. Very, very important. This is verse 5, verse 6, verse 7, verse 13, verse 14, and verse 27, and 9. See, our leader has come to restore his first life. That 21 days is still on God. Open your eyes. Let us get one back. I love plans. Biafra aircraft. I'm not job. Look at how it ends. That's why this book so that we can prepare our agenda for the people. Next time we close this and the very fact. Anyone person on this earth, we are China, we are Japan, everywhere. We make sure anyone person that comes, we kill you. Dara, you do not do. Look at this, let's go to Parapala. You don't believe to tell about the food, Allah said, you back out. I'm going to go to the plastic. Don't so it's good. So then they got plastic, just a little chat. Only to the they might have them. Yeah.
Oh, Mazi Biafra, there will. Thank you very much. I'm having somebody I'm holding somebody's on WhatsApp. Please, can you hear me? WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Thank you for holding on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Go on, please.
I can hear you very well.
Thank you. Thank you for holding on. You can go on now. Yes, go on.
Okay, Mazi, good evening.
Welcome to the program.
Paul Obunaya, calling from
Calling from where?
Accra, Ghana.
Okay. Welcome to the program.
How people in Biafra land?
Go on, don't stop. Welcome to the program. You don't need me to be replying your ways. Just go on. Continue talking.
This Biafra struggle that all of us are in, I have been thinking, and I want to make a projection. Since these Eastern governors, obvious that they are senseless. It's very obvious that they don't have any they don't have any words for life of Biafrans. And I think it is high time that we start using our IQ in this struggle. And I have a little suggestion I would like to put in. I know maybe it might not be that important, but at least let's make this, because I've been thinking since the pronunciation of Ubeak or whatever rubbish they called it, why don't we, if it is possible in any means, to organize boys that might seem as if they are ready to maybe join the Ebubago. I know that they will be equipped with arms, mobility, finance. Collect all those things, zoom away, collect all those their arms, as in use it to fortify the people guys that need arms, that are not able to get arms. There are many people that are willing to fight from underground, but their problems are arms. Because this country is pissing everybody off. It's pissing everybody off. So many people are dying. So many people are in tents. There are youths. There are first-class students in Aba, in Onitsha, in Owerri, are not doing anything, and it's very bad. Let's find a means to individuals to arm these young boys. I'm telling you, we have to do something about this thing. This country is becoming very
doing if something, my brother, you will not even be calling here. So we are doing something. That's it. That's why we are doing what we are doing. Are you still there? What is happening? My brother, it seems you have to call back. I have to take another call. Maybe your network. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Caller on WhatsApp. Please, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Caller on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Okay.
No. What is happening? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Are you there?
Yeah, Mazi.
Welcome.
Good evening.
Welcome. Please, can you allow me to pick this call on direct line first, please? Because it's direct line. I don't need to keep him. Okay.
Okay, go on.
Caller on direct line, are you there? If you pick the call, it cuts from direct line. No. Okay, go on, Mazi. Go on, Mazi. Call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, Mazi, good evening.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening. Yes, my name is Paul, calling from Gabon, Mazi. This evening, I congratulate you and congratulate our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and congratulate the Eastern Security Network and Kamanos. This evening, I'm sending my greeting to the Eastern Security Network and praying for unknown gunmen because they are the spiritual military in Biafran land. And this evening, I want to make it very clear that those politicians in our Biafran land is to show you, especially in the zoo, that they feel that they have the power, knowing that the masses have the power. I can remember in this African continent, I couldn't remember that nation, but I know that because of bread, government had 50 francs in the price of bread. The masses rise up until that president goes down. So that to show you masses have the power. So in the zoo, they want to prove us that
in the zoo, the problem is that the people are stupid. They don't know that they have power. They don't know. That is the thing. They are stupid. The most stupid set of people on earth is in Nigeria. I'm not missing words. It's the truth. It doesn't matter. They tell you that they are schooled, they're educated. That doesn't make them have sense. They don't know the power they possess. That is why the politicians are riding on everybody, coming, playing with the lives of people. Any person they give 1 naira, start dancing. People are very cheap. They are very, very cheap. Mazi, go on, please.
Yes, that is true. So people doesn't know that we have the power because we tell them what they're supposed to do. Because that's to show you these people are not there because of the vote. People have been voting for many years ago. They are there because British and the Fulani Janjaweed put them there for their selfish reasons. So this moment, people must understand that we have the power, and we tell them what to do, and we tell anytime we want, they must go down. So this moment, we must understand that we must have the power, and that is why in Biafra land today, everybody must rise up. Okay, look at what is happening. We are saying that we have already have the security outfit. They are going up and say that they are forming a security outfit. For who? We must say that we don't need any security because for many years this police and army have been killing our people. No security, no protection.
You cannot even bring one policeman to probe him or army to probe him because they are killing our land. But today, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decided to say that no, and IPOB said no. Enough is enough. We must have a separate outfit to protect our people and our land. Now they are running around to say that they are funding Ebube Thunder will fire them. I want to let them to understand that this thing they are doing, they must go down. No matter what they do, is the devil on authority.
Hold on, I'll come to you. Call on direct line. Mazi, go on what's up?
Is devil authority? Yes, is devil authoritative, my brother. Is devil authoritative? Anywhere you choose, they will lose. I have been saying it for a long time that this generation is not the generation of 1960 something. This is a new generation. All of them must go down 6 feet, if God permit, or they repent now. All of them go 6 feet, or they repent now. Very soon they will run away out of Biafra land. And what happened in Ghana? What happened in Ghana is what we are going to do to Biafra land. We must wipe all of them away because Biafra land cannot contain all of us. So that is why this evening, my brother, I'm very, very angry because those people are wicked, and we must finish them. We must show them that we are Biafras. We hope we masses have the power, not them, not Fulani, not British Janjaweed, because we must have our nation, because it's our right. Anyhow we choose it, we must have it. So, Maz, this evening, I'm sending my greeting to you. You are doing a marvelous job to all Biafrans. I bless you and your family. And I bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, and bless Eastern Security Network. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. Caller on direct line, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you live and direct.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, my big brother. Mazi, it's your brother calling from my location.
Caller on WhatsApp, please hold on, I will come to you. Caller on WhatsApp, hold on, I will come to you. Go on, Mazi, caller on direct line, go on.
Yes, Mazi, I salute you, I salute our leader, and first worldwide. Mazi, they no longer call us miscreant again. They no longer call us Biafra again. They no longer call us that we are jobless people again. Because it has started happening. Now, what I want to say is this. Mazi, let me start from here. Some of our people that drive cars in Europe, police in a situation, police will stop them, and maybe they are riding over their limit and something like that. And one of my friends was stopped by the cops here, and then he was challenging the policeman. I know my right. He came direct to tell me. There's where I'm going before I want to bring something down. And then he went to come and told me that if he don't do this, they know he knows his right, he knows this, he knows. But I said that because you are saying this thing now is where the law works. Because he stops you know the right.
They will shoot him, he will die. They'll kill him.
They will shoot him. Immediately. It's my friend, he came to me and be telling me all these things. That he was stopped. That he knows his right. He was telling the policeman this. At the end of the day, the man was doing his work. He said, civil war, and then he checked everything and go. But I'm asking, in the same zoo, Nigeria, we are fighting to come to the system where if the police stops you in our land, that's why we are fighting. We are not stupid. The international community, we are not stupid. We are fighting to make sure that when police stops our people in our land, they will check and go their own way instead of shooting our own people dead. These are human beings. These people are killing. They are shooting our people, just like the one that happened in Anambra State. Somebody that come from South Africa, I was had. He was shot just because he was just trying to overpass the cars, the politicians that was going on convoy or something. He was shot. A human being, an Igbo man and a Biafra man were shot and get killed. But let me say something here. Therefore, he come out and be lamenting now that police we are killing police. The people is no Fulani. It's a hoodlums, criminals from in our own land. But therefore, there is a video. There is a video in Ungwa High School. Therefore, you saw that video. Therefore, you saw the video in the war. Therefore, you saw the video in Aba, where this we police load our people.
These are not
in the
human beings. They are chickens.
Our people were shot, load inside van. When I look at that picture, anytime I go to my phone and look at that picture, they put our people in a van. Even the soldier man was stepping on the dead body. He didn't even show him the respect. He was stepping on that our brother. They shot our people like a fish in the van and they step on them. But we're not going to say it anymore. Don't bear us witness. Let me tell these people. Let me tell Biafrans. All of you that are listening, beautiful Mahi, Obiano, Okezi Bazu, Ugwani, Osatemba. These people are human beings like you. They are just there. Governor, they give them. It's not a title. It's not that they're not going to heaven with as governor. It's just they have opportunity to lose what belongs to you. Not belong to you, and they kill you on top of it, and they threaten you, and they do what their master asked them to do. Therefore, when he went to national television and said he was holding the law to protect Nigeria, he was on record there. And this our people watch our. Therefore, when he watch our people, they bring slaughtered in the state. They like as you said. We will march them down to down. And when you hear that, who done in the way again? Fulani, these Fulani people. Mazi, I don't know if I'm coming land. Mazi? You are. Mazi, these Fulani people, they don't have mouth in other African countries. But because everyone who was alive, their agenda has been there to do all this, to see. They said they made it clear. Even here, if they can control Nigeria, why can't they take Nigeria automatically and make it to their own test? If they can control Nigeria, why can't they make it to the way they want everybody to bow? Mazi, in the history, I want British government to understand. British government, can somebody from Netherlands come and kill your citizens here? Can it happen? And kill them in their farm? And rape them in their fan. It's not going to happen because you know it's not going to happen. But why must Fulani from Sahel come to my backyard, kill my mother, rape him, put him into pieces? And then when I raise up, you said, no, leave him, don't, it's a Fulani man. And then Adesina, your man said, they relinquish your land or you go 6 feet under it. British government, I'm saying to you to understand that the minister in Buhari cabinet says they should relinquish the citizens, the owner of the land, relinquish your land or you go 6 feet under it. This is what come out from this man house. Mazi, like have told our people, all not to live. You think this government in our land, do you know why they are talking now? Do you know why they are yapping? Do you know why? Because they have taken the heat. We will kill every police idiot, every army. I have told my Yoruba brothers, if they are listening, I have told the middle belt, we are fighting the same cause. Yoruba people, we are fighting the same cause. Middle belt, you are being killed, we are fighting the same cause. If they send your brother, your sister, military or police, Yoruba, if they send your brother, military and police to come together, because you know that these governors are not going to protect us. If they send you people, if you don't refuse and you come to our land to kill us, we will kill you.
Thank you, Mazi Nnamdi, please. I have many people are coming,
Mazi,
please.
Let me leave it here. But all I'm asking that our people in back home, these people are saying they are human beings. But time is coming. The heat is boiling like where steel is boiling. Thank
you.
And these people are they keep quiet. Where is Nyamodo today? He went to River State. We can Tigers. We can Tigers. We can pack our people to north and kill them. Mazi, well, anyway, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Please, we should know how to cut short what we are, because many people are calling on. Honestly, caller on WhatsApp. Thank you for holding on. Can you hear me?
Okay, Mazi Johnathan,
Ekele Dekuragi one.
Yeah, I'm happy to speak to you. This is my first calling. My name is Chioma. I'm from Imo Province, Igitoboma.
Okay.
Okay, one name. Concerning what our people are saying, and they say governors, you know, this most among us. If you check their background, you will know they are the most useless set of people. They just select them and put there. They are like robots. As soon as they pick them, their brain is out. So whatever they are doing is removed. You understand? So their brain is no longer. And there is a way of handling all these people. There is a way of handling all these people. Our leaders have said it before, that anywhere the police or military kills them, let people in that environment react and retaliate immediately. But I don't know why our people, sometimes when they see this, so many people will use school and start videoing. I don't know what is wrong with our people. I don't know what is wrong with our people. There's one guy that is saying
Mazi, sometimes it's understandable. Listen, you know, before a crowd can gather, maybe look at what happened in Okozo. They killed immediately. They ran away. They are mobile and they have guns. So that is the thing. So our people are now reacting. They are knowing what's up. I'm telling you honestly.
Okay,
go on. But
there's a good way. Yeah, there's a proper way of handling these people. You know, I've been on WhatsApp in some group, but let me say it on air here now. Concerning all these useless governors, at least in a village, in a place, 10 people, at least 10 or 15 boys will gather themselves, organize themselves, buy fuel, put in the bottle, organize yourself, one pole, alternate, opposite, this side, one person will be the other side, one will be the other side, along the road. When you target one governor or one politician or the other, target him within 3 days, he must pass that road. You know, they always move on speed, on convoy. As they are along the road,
Mazi,
they organize themselves.
Let me tell you, you know, it's not everything we say on air, but time is fast approaching when even the road they are going on, you know, our people, we are engineers. You know, improvise explosive device. It will be it's fast approaching. Forget that one. They will see it hot. They will see it hot. All these things are, you know, are minor things. All these ones are minor things. A time is coming and it's fast approaching when everywhere will be exploding. For these people that call themselves governor, they will be feeling the heat directly.
Yes. Then they said in a village where there is no strong man, the village is empty. You know, in Igbo land where there is no strong man like Hamadike, we are empty. Concerning this, in so many villages, there is no strong men there. So many villages, they don't organize themselves according to villages, according to there, because there are so many communities. Youth, organize yourself. You see, the Royal Highnesses, they don't know their self again. They don't know the power they have on their own. Like some people, I could remember during the war, some people from villagers, they gather, they pick some things. Like I could remember Jeremiah 19. He said, when evil is happening in the village, in the community, they call the elders of the community and the chief priest about the broken jar. If the king, the royal highnesses, they know their power, they will just call some elders in the village, call the chief priest of that place. They go to the deity that is controlling that area. Complain to that. Look at, call God, the creator. Evil things is happening in our place. Tell them the problem. Tell them whatever they want to tell. And I believe this will start happening in that area. Anything that comes around, this will start happening in that area. But I don't know why. So many of our people are just adamant. I don't know, my brother. It's annoying. It's so annoying. But I believe as time goes on, because so many people are waking up now. So many are waking up.
Thank you.
So Yeah, I'm very grateful to Almighty Chukwuka. I'm very, very grateful to him. I really thank you. I've been, at least since I've been calling, but I forced myself to speak to you tonight.
Thank you very much.
Some of your effort.
Thank you.
I heard your effort. I heard it when I read some comments on Facebook. I said yes. They say soldier go, soldier come.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. We don't need to pat our back first until Biafra comes. Thank you very much. I think you have made your point. We must continue. There are many people calling. Thank you very much. Let me pick this direct caller. Pick the direct caller first. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Your name and where are you calling from? No. No. I don't know why. Even to pick the call safe. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? You were speaking before, all of a sudden you are gone. Can you hear me, please?
Good evening, child of God.
Welcome to the program, please.
I am Chukwuka calling from Soka.
No, welcome to the program.
I thank God for what God is using you as leader. You do for us. May God keep protecting you and providing for you in the name of Jesus.
You see?
Okay.
You see?
There's something I want to discuss.
Mazi, can
My
you
suggestion.
Okay, go on, go on. It's your network, I don't know. Go on, go on.
As things have come to this point, we can see that Nigeria is led by nobody. I would want us to go to International Court of Justice to sue the cabals, starting with somebody like Lai Mohammed.
My brother,
let them provide.
Mazi, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Do you know where IPOB has gone? This is not the time to sue. To do this is a Nigeria is a zoo. Fulani, they have 30-something billion watches to bribe anybody unbribeable. Are you not listening to the our leaders' broadcast? You know how many places we have called the European Union, United Nations, everywhere writing, showing. It doesn't make any sense. This is the time to confront our enemies, the oppressors. That is the only thing they understand. That is why the little appetizer we are giving them, that is why somebody like Dave Omahi will come, start shouting and crying. This is only language they understand, nothing more. Going to write, you go there, if you go there, go give them billions of dollars and there nothing happens. So this is not swing. We are no more in the swing. Go on, my brother and our please.
You are correct. You are correct.
Mazi, are you there?
You are correct. You are correct. The only thing I am let what is going on now be on. Let everybody be ready to jam our enemies contact. There is land that is to toy with. It is now across the globe that we have people to toy with. The only thing I am saying about the other one is so that as this one is going on this way, that one. But I understand what.
Thank you very much, my brother. The era of civility, suing, this and that, the era is gone, honestly speaking. This is the era of confrontation. Direct. Let me pick this. Caller on WhatsApp, please, hold on. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Caller on direct line. Are you there? Caller on WhatsApp, hold on, I'll come to you.
Okay, sir.
Caller on direct line, can you raise your voice a bit?
I can hear you.
Go on, please.
Okay. My name is Edo Kobike, calling from Kogi State.
First of all, I want to thank our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for the great job he did for our people with the Biafran. And he again for the great work I did for us. My contribution is that all these oppositions, they have been granting interviews for so many times. All those people interviewing them, they have never for one they ask them what do they have to say about the money that the Fulani men have been received by the government, at the system of the government. They can never ask them for once due to because they are all stupid. How can somebody be a leader and his own community that are killing people, he cannot say anything? They really need to be there with. They really need to be there with. Not they will never. I'm sure they are going to receive it very hot. Like all that people will say that he did already in one of the interview he said. Some people don't know what he really mean by that. He really means that by God's grace, that any means necessary that we must restore Biafra, either piece of pieces. But all I know is that Biafra must come. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp. No, welcome to the program, Mazi. You can go on now. Thank you for holding on.
Mazi, good evening from here. Mazi below. One from Maga, coming from Mozambique, province. Yeah, Mazi, before I go on, I want to ask God to guide the people, give people to more voice. For you people that are working for the Biafra all the time, that people can be always taking us that's the gospel of the world. That people are giving us. People will enjoy people. Let's go to Chukwu to guide it in the mighty name of Chukwu and pray.
He said,
yeah, I don't know this governors there for the Biafra land. Until this, what do you call it? This Yoruba man called them Mumu. That's a man that's what they call that. Southeast governors Mumu. Look at. I don't know the reason why somebody will enter for the seat if he not do well. That person cannot perform as a governor. He still be there. I don't know the reason why you are doing something. People don't like what you are doing. Instead of you to change or you to just resign by yourself than somebody to force you, than bringing problem or bringing enmity, or bringing cost for your children, generation that we are looking for money to train. We are all the women that we are acquiring for your own children that we are making that money so that they can enjoy the money. Somebody have money, have access. You are a governor. You don't know what you can do. You don't know your right and left. Instead of people say that you are not doing well, instead of you to go down that seat to avoid problem, to avoid tomorrow, but they still there. Say that they are doing well, whereby everybody know that are not doing well. All these governors, that is, yes, all the governors in Southeast, all of them, they are confused. They are confused. They cannot have nothing to say. They are confused. Instead that they can call everybody together to know what is going on. How to remove the seat and how to remove everybody that everybody must say something. Is their own right that they are doing well, but they are not doing well. Please, you people are supposed to think sometimes. Everything is not money. If you do well, but you don't have money, you don't have enough for your own family, just do that well. Then you can have everything in this earth. After everything, you lose that thing that you acquired for how many years? All these people not supposed to be their life, because people are telling us here in Mozambique, our people, our meeting that we go. You people in that Biafra land supposed to go after this two governors in Southeast. This is Wike. This is Imo State governor. Do two heads is supposed to be down, because if two heads not going down, we are not going to do anything. Somebody gonna let you bagara hami. Burami, Burungana village, Burungana community. That person, is it for you people there? Is it doing a good thing? No. Answer no. We can never flash every time claim as Dr. Hitler. But after everything, the man we will lose something that he acquired some long time ago. Please, you people supposed to repent. It's time. I want to say that you people, I like what you people do. To do what? To stand up say in the can be what? But if our leader is a merciful man, is a humble man, if people can come out and do the better thing, do the good thing, do all we're supposed to do as people need it, our leader will forgive you people. We Biafra will forgive you people. But you people still there. As nearby say, yes, people are still there, doing a lot of things, doing a lot of evil. But people say that we are governor of Southeast. I can't my people, my brothers, my sisters, come, let us be reconciled. But you people are not going to do it because Hasna, and please let you people change. If you people, time is not there for you people again. Repent as of now. Today is 21 of April. Repent. If you don't repent, people will go after you. If you cannot do campaign, I see people that you want to go to president of Nigeria. There's no campaign. There's nothing like Nigeria that can bring anything from this Southeast again. See that gathering. There's no gathering again for you people that can have rest. People cannot have rest in that Biafra land because what has not near because time is now. Everybody join hands. Let us forget taking bribe. Let us forget taking this governor. This what they call politician is giving us what they call it, giving us appointment. That appointment cannot help us. We need everybody. At least if you have 90 or 70% living well, is good for us. But almost 90% is actual poverty. It's not going to help us. Let us know that they give you because they have opportunity to give you because it's not coming from their heart to give you something. Because they give you appointments, they take your half money. If you pay your salary, into two, that you can sign into they take you into one, you take you into one. But because of the intimidation, because of hunger, everybody accepted it and signed that budget, sign this the work. It's not good. Don't come outside and judge the version and make sure that we do it U-turn. We turn that motor U-turn so that because these people are getting this thing going out of hand in Biafra land. We are not going to allow them to do it because new generation now, everybody, if you don't do it now, nobody can do it again. Biafra at home, please stand up and join this motto. Let us take this by ourselves to turn it back because these people are not going anywhere. They are not making us. They are not making anything. They are not making moving. Let us revive that. Thank you very much, Mazi.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We must continue.
Hello?
Caller on WhatsApp. Hold on. I'm coming to you. Let me pick call on direct line. I need to pick calls on direct line because I cannot keep them waiting. I cannot keep them waiting, honestly. Let me pick this caller on direct line. WhatsApp can wait, but direct line cannot wait. It consumes airtime. Caller on direct line, can you hear me?
Hello?
Caller on direct line, are you there? Can you hear me?
Oh my God. Johnathan.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Ntabu Ndadede. Actually, that's the name only the people that grew up with me. That's my real name. But I answer Chris Ndadede. And that was my baptismal name. I'm in the United States. I'm from Ndoki in Okwa, United States. Okay, well, I don't know where to begin, but I just on the topic you wanted to make a comment on confronting your oppressor. There was someone last night that called on one of the stations here in IPOB community. One of the, what do you call them? I don't know what I call it. These are Mazi Nnamdi's program, and he gave an information this morning that the Ebonyi State governor purchased 20 vehicles, and that's a Sienna vehicle. This morning, the information came in. And now, how do I confront my oppressor? I would suggest that before he loads those vehicles with Ndikbo or Fulanese or anyone else, we need to confront and destroy those vehicles immediately. And I think if we are bold enough to do anything, we have to know that is immediate confrontation of your oppressor. He just sent that about those. For anyone listening to me, for any boy, for any female, for any person who says this is tough, you don't have to be tough. You confront your oppressor by that. I have very important information which I wanted to share with one of you, and I picked Mazi Nnamdi to hand this information to. I called him. This is my second time calling. Ever. I am over 70 years old.
Oh, good.
I was a lieutenant. During Biafra War. I served.
You're a veteran.
Battalion.
I'm telling you, you are our hero.
Well, call me whatever. I would accept the hero on the my story. That's why the very time I've ever called and someone answered me, it was man called Mazi Nnamdi. And I told him I didn't need to talk online, but he called me and he obliged me that time, and he called. And my story was such that he got entangled with it with a high interest that Mazi Nnamdi had called me over 5 times. So the little story I wanted to tell him, after hearing the story, he thought we would explore. He wanted to make me something, a hero or something I wasn't even intending to. So he started collecting my life history. So he got to a point where I lost connection with him because I have been afraid of this COVID-19. I thought I would die, and I'm still alive. And then one of my fears dying is not my fear, is that I'm going to die in the United States, that I wouldn't be staying home. And
don't be afraid of the COVID, please. Take natural this Oroman Kreshi.
Yes, I have been
in the morning you sip it on 1 month. Hey, don't be afraid of all this. This is not kata, please. Because all these things.
Let me tell
you. Just you are living hero. Honestly.
Don't cut me off yet. And so Mazi Nnamdi had called me a couple of times, and there was a time I wasn't feeling too well. I missed his last call. So my story is a story. I listened to you, my dear. I know you get what a brave. I don't know if I'm gonna call you a brave. If it is philosopher, I will put you into. I won't say kick Cicero now. Aristotle, yes. And but when I say it, I mean it. And when I listen to you and what the kind of work you're doing for our people, we don't. 90% of them don't even understand what you're talking about, but I think they will. So you are making us so brave. Outside the other NNAMDI Kanu, what I'm getting from you is what they call realistic. If it is politics, it's real politicking. If it is economics, you are an economist. If it is whatever, you are there. So I would like to personally, since Alozie, maybe he's too busy, since you have this phone number and you called me, I want to do the same thing I did for Alozie. Which of you whoever thinks is so important, I have information, or you can call Alozie to get and say there's a man called Christopher Ntabunadede that I shared information which he took note for a long time. So I'd like two of you to organize it. Anyway, maybe the reason he has not forecasted my situation was I told him that he has a story he could make lots of money by publishing a book, because I thought I could do that. So it's like you have a treasure and you bequeath it to someone, and nothing has happened so far with he worked. So I'd like you to. It falls within the line of the way you talk. It falls within the line of your armor. And I will thank you so much. But don't forget, when I say I was a lieutenant, don't forget I was a soldier. And also, I joined the Army in the United States. I served in here 2 times. So not because I wanted to serve America, just out of curiosity. I am one of those, your brothers, that suffered PTSD. I'm sure you know what a PTSD is. Post-traumatic stress disorder. And I'm still suffering till today. And anywhere I live, I cannot sleep. Even now, you guys are running this radio to talk. I cannot sleep. My phone is always by my head. And until the next day, this one will be talking. I'm always, it's not addicted. It's just that take the whole thing. It will take Nnamdi Kanu, take you, Johnathan, take Alozie, and take one other group, and take all these little young people that sing that I listen to their music. I will be dead. I'm not going to be here. I'll be dead. So I'm being honest that you guys are sustaining my life. So please, when I give you such information about what will a soldier do, when you ask, how do you confront the aggressor? I have so many things I'll tell you. But this is immediate confrontation. If I'm staying in that goddamn Biafra, I call it goddamn Biafra, that's what it's supposed to be, tough goddamn. I would immediately, if you are a soldier of any kind, if you are a commander of any kind, if you think you can, that you do realistic, you want us to survive, straight, go now and destroy those 20 brand new vehicles. And you know what it will do to the world, to Nigeria, to everybody. So that's all I call now, at least for now. Please call Alozie and find something about me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
And remain safe. Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding on. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Mazi Johnathan, good evening, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah. My name remains Ikechukwu Demezwe from Monteja, living in Ghana. Thank you for your effort. And I thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for leading us. Today's topic is confronting the oppressor. Before that, I will answer. I want to answer one of the questions you are always asking, Mazi Johnathan. You asking this question always, and I'm thinking about this question, and I never see anybody answer the question. So today, I want everybody listening. You are always asking, why the Sadwana of Sokoto family is ruling all traditional in Nigeria and the all Muslim in Nigeria. You are always asking this question all the time. So I think about this question and I realize that where this people is heading is to make Nigeria as Arabic country. They have already Islamized Nigeria. Forget all those things we peace and the make mouth. They have already Islamized Nigeria. They have already Fulanized Nigeria before now they cannot surface. Their next agenda with the Buhari to make sure that they occupy everywhere within some 8 years on Buhari tenure before now they cannot surface. So this Sadwano of Sokoto is there for be a family will be ruling Nigeria as the king of Arab, the king of Jordan, the king of Saudi Arabia, the king of Dubai. That is their final end of agenda, and the British is away. Arab nation is away. But our people, Muslim people, politicians, they are like chickens inside poultry in the eyes of Fulanis, and the Fulanis also know that once they already cage our politicians like that, then we the people is under our politicians. So the coming of Nnamdi Kanu was very surprised for them, because when the Coca IPOB leader was leaked and think that is over, and that was leakage, you know, that is the own is the own stupidity to succumb is lead our leader Ojukwu to fare more serious sick and die. It was the one of the person that killed Ojukwu. Is now parading. Is still parading. Is still parading because we live Wazilike. Is still parading. So our people, yes, myself. Our people should think wisely, and stand up and follow IPOB, follow Nnamdi Kanu to quench this fire, because this is the end of discussion. If we miss this opportunity before 50 years to 100 years come, this one when they talk 2023, there's no election. The ruling of this Nigeria will be from king and the prime minister, and they not give you the common president and the prime minister. They will give you. The British open asylum for us to run and leave our land to go asylum to British, and the plan come and occupy the land. But this asylum they're talking about, I think, is they open the asylum for politicians, but they will soon run.
Thank you,
because your topic today is the beginning of addressing our boys for confronting the oppressor. I thank all Biafran for their effort, and I thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and all hair Biafrans.
Oh, Must Hair Biafra. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Sir. Good evening, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah.
Please, there is somebody calling me.
My name is
called before. I don't receive double call from one person. Please allow others to call, please. You have spoken before. Go on, Mazi. Call on WhatsApp. Go on.
No, sir. No.
I know. No, it's not you.
Okay.
Somebody that is calling. Please go on.
Okay. My name is Chidera Bright Area. I'm from Mbise, Imo State. So living in Aba. So, Mazi, I like your topic this evening. Yeah, it's very interesting. An interesting topic. So I want to comment on this. Our so-called devilish politicians, these bloodsuckers, murderers. Even today, I coming up on Facebook, I saw Dave Umahi buy Sienna, New Sienna for this Ebube Chicha that I used to call Ebube Chicha. I used to call him Ebube Nama. So they buy Sienna for them to continue to parade. I come again, I hear who post of them must say is that Ebube Chicha them is just photoshopping. So all they are teaching themselves. All of them, all our politicians, they are rubbish people. They are stupid. I to God. Only them to come and succumb on PUP and join this struggle and make it to be well for us. All they are doing is to sabotage the work, the good work our leaders are doing. So, Mazi, those politicians, they will die. They will die miserably. I swear to God. Okay, look at what is happening in Ebonyi State. Everywhere, they're calling the army. Dave Maya will come. I have told Fulani to go. I have told the Fulani to go. But if they go, all of them are killing us, are killing their people, killing their mothers. Mazi, this Nigeria is no more. Nigeria is no more. 2023 election, I don't think it will hold because the other time Biafra will go. So I pray that that time we have go. So this asylum they are signing us for Britain, and we tell it's a stupid country. They are stupid country. You know, all we need is referendum.
Thank you. Are you?
Is all I want.
Thank you very
much.
You. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp, please start by giving us your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp.
Good evening.
Yeah, welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you much for having me today. Good evening, Johnathan. My name is Obinna. I am calling from London. I bring greetings to all Biafrans across the world. And your submission today is actually, like I said, you always give us an inspiring topic that can spur our people to know that the time we are in are the end times. And your submission today is on confronting the oppressors or the oppressor. And remember, Mazi, we have been oppressed after the war that ended in 1970. From then till date, we have been oppressed. 51 years. How can a child who is 51 years today has been suffering degradation, oppression, malnutrition, sabotage, everything that you can think of, and he is not able to rise up against the oppressed, then you are a coward. So IPOB and our able leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing everything they can to awaken our consciousness so that we can face the demons that are in front of us. Mazi, I stumble upon a definition of oppression that I think our people need to know. It says it's a form of injustice that occurs when one social group is subordinated while another is prevailed. In context, it means that we are being subordinated by the Fulanis for the past 51 years, and our people are still taking this for granted. It is enough for us to take to the street and destroy every damn thing that is on the street and bring them down. And when freedom comes, we can review them. Master, we are going through political oppression. We are going through economic oppression. I want our people to understand the full meaning of political oppression, because that's what we are having. Is an act of a state entity controlling a citizenry by force for political reasons, particularly for the purpose of restricting or preventing the citizenry's ability to take part in the political life of a society. Master, this is us. So while I'm pointing all of these things that we're facing to our people, I am trying to show them where we are and what we need to do. Already, what our leader have been telling us to do. But I'm going to bring this into context to them as well and see how we can motivate everyone to move ahead into the struggle we are into. Mazi, we have agents, like you rightly said in your submission. There are various forms of agents of oppressions in Nigeria, especially our government and all her institutions are the number one agent of oppression. The military, the armed forces, the police, all the military pastors, all the federal government parastatals, they are all the institution of oppression against the people of Biafra. Some of the religious houses who keep telling their members to pray and fast, or to hand over Nigeria into the hands of God, pray for one Nigeria, pray for the peace of the country. They are agents of oppressors because they don't understand what religion is. They are only businessmen making fortune out of the ignorant of our people. And I will use this opportunity to tell our people to desist from those people. They are your enemy. Those pastors are your enemy. They have been praying for you, organizing church services for the past 51 years of your life. Nothing has been changed. Your streets are littered. You are killed, murdered. Ask yourself a question. If this God that they are telling you about that will do this and that for you exists, where is this God for the past 51 years? And you keep going to that place. Let me not go into that. Mazi, I only want to use an example to bring what we are facing today to you. Mazi, remember, I want to use only American Revolution and what they call the United War of Independence of 1775 to explain to our people in a nutshell what happened and how we want to take this into our struggle. Mazi, remember, during the American War of 1975, George Washington never commanded a force of more than 20,000 troops. He had no experience about war. George Washington, the American colonial troops were mostly inexperienced, Mazi. They don't have skills about war. They are not trained. They are not professionals. They are unskilled. They are not prepared. They are, in fact, they are not disciplined, Mazi. They are just youth, exuberant youth. They were not disciplined, Mazi. They are also divided by competing loyalists, like what we are going through today. This is America. This is a disadvantage America found themselves. And do you know who they are facing? They are facing a British that is so strong in terms of military. They are the best in the world. They had conquered much of the world, and they have evaded wars that they have gone into. So you can see that their oppressor is even more stronger than they are. But you know what struck me when I was studying them? I saw that it's not about what the Americans have. It is about their heart. It is about their focus. It is about their determination for freedom. It is about how they are. They said no, they will no longer allow the British to rule them again. That is how they were able to defeat the British. Remember that the British had almost 50,000 troops. They even hired mercenaries from Germany. This is what the Fulanis are doing. Fulanis have all the billions of dollars. They used to hire everything they can. I am telling our people, do not be afraid. The war of today is different than the war of yesterday. Despite every machineries they will have, Master, we're going to face our oppressor. We will face our oppressor in the government house and destroy them. We will face them in the streets and destroy them. All the politicians within the eastern region, all of them, we will face them and we will destroy them. Anywhere we see them on the street, I'm telling everyone today, this is going to be our banner. Anywhere we will make Nigeria a hell for them, because they have made the country a hell for everyone. The youth do not have job. The mothers, they don't have peace. They go to the farm, they are raped. The children are malnutrition. They can't go to hospital. Our women can no longer have husbands because the military and the police have murdered them. So this is the opportunity we have to take the street. Everywhere we see all our oppressors, we will no longer cry anymore. Mazi, we have cried for 51 years. We will no longer cry. Now is the time to beat your chest and say, listen, I am bold enough. No more cries, no more tears. Face your bullies. Face your bullies. The politician will go down. Anywhere we see them, they will go down, Mazi. The revolution we need is now. Everybody will leave the comfort zone. Prepare for this war. It's either we get Biafra or they will all die, because not us that will die. It's either we get Biafra or all of them will die. Remember, despite all these disadvantages that the Americans face, everything that they have that told them that you're going to lose this war, you will lose this war because the British are well organized. They have everything. But march on. Let me show you one of the tactics they use. They use guerrilla-style attacks on the British. Our people need to learn those attacks that they use. They use it against them. They disarm them, because they knew that the British could not cover all the whole of Americans. They cannot, because they don't have the capacity. They don't have the man. But they use their tactics to destroy them. Mazi, you know what makes me happy when I read this thing at the end? You know what they mention here, Mazi? I want to bring these phrases they use. That phrase is what we're going to sing when we destroy this thing. In America, they say, America, the land of the free. This is what gives them the motivation to take to the streets. The land of the free. Biafra is the land of the rising sun. When we hear this, it gives us the encouragement to take to the streets, to restore the land of the rising sun, the land of free people, the land of free opinions, the land where milk and honey is in Pontoon. When I hear this, I say Biafra will come. I say they should know. They sing again, they say the home of the brave. America, their soldiers were singing, this is the home of the brave. Biafra land is the home of the brave. I urge everyone, every youth, women, men, wherever you are, Biafra is the home of the brave. You must come out of your houses. Who are Fulanis? Who are Fulanis? Number one, what tactics do they have than you? Who are Fulanis that you are afraid of? Who are them? You are more prepared, you are more gifted to strike these guys. And at the end, man, they say, but freedoms Americans cherish. We are not free. They came with the high cost of war. The America that we celebrate today, as in conclusion, America that we celebrate today did not get freedom in a platter of gold. We call them the most freest nation in the world. Biafra will be the most freest African nation in the world. So let us all rise up, support IPOB, support our great leader who is the God of our time. Anybody that calls him just a leader is a joker. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a God of our time. So, and also all the Radio Biafras, I thank every one of us. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And may God continue to guide and bless you and give you the ability to continue with the program you're doing. And have a wonderful evening until I come your way the next time.
Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And remain blessed. Thank you very much. We are gradually inching closer to the end of this program, but we must continue. We must continue. We must continue. Sometimes the calls from direct lines, they come spontaneously once. I don't know why. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Mazi, I can hear you. Good evening from here.
All right, Charles. Welcome to the program.
Good evening. I thank you for taking my call. I just want to add my voice to what our brothers are saying. I just want, before then, I would like to say good evening from here to all listeners around the world, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom. I salute you, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I salute you, Shalom. I'm Rabbi Shah speaking from my location. Mazi, It is from the beginning of your broadcast till now. It is quite, stunning, and we have to storm, rather. We have to storm them, and even the last brother that just spoke now. It is something that these people need to be hearing. The era of pleading, saying, I remember back in the days, oh, we are very quiet people, peace-loving people, like you always say. we don't like...
the thing they used to chop us. Now, they praise us. The most freedom fighting on earth. At the back, they will laugh at us.
They will laugh. And that time, when they come and start saying this, I will be boiling from my location. I will be boiling. I said, our brothers and sisters doesn't even know what they are talking about. They don't know the people we are dealing with. They don't know. If they do, they will change the method of approach. They will change. Are we not seeing it now? Let's take it on a face value. At least they said they will be granting asylum to asylum seekers. But I don't believe it is for those in Biafran land. Those back home, don't go anywhere. There is no green grass anywhere. Unless you want to die. Stay where you are. You are better off there than coming to wherever they are telling you. Ask those that left Avengers, those who were bribed by those guys there. And they send them to different places in the world. They are dying there now. If you don't know, those Avengers guys that took money and left, they are dying. Many things are killing them. Loneliness, isolation, and lack of understanding, climatic condition that is not suitable for them, and so many other factors are killing them. That is what is going on for now. So you understand that the situation we are in right now, it is quite very, 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 very critical. If you look at these people, if you look at what they are doing and what they are saying, you will ask yourself, well, should we continue this way? Should we keep on fighting them? Last time when I spoke, I triggered men of God in Nigeria. I triggered them. I said to them, when you get to your churches, like you always do traditionally, you will say, greet those that are coming for the first time, give them a hug them. If you do it if you don't speak out, when you say that, the other person might be hugging a suicide bomber in your churches. So you better wake up. And I'm glad that so many of them are speaking out. Even I listened to Paul Eneshe. I thought he's a member of IPOB talking. And he was reading all those things. The appointment they made. And this person, Fulani, that one, minister of this, Fulani, I said to him, good morning, sir, or good afternoon, good morning, because you are just waking up. There are so many, all along, you people have been saying, let us pray for the peace and tranquility of the contraption called Nigeria. How can people be saying that? Well, you guys, one thing makes me mad about Nigerian people. They don't go for they don't know history. If you ask them, who is Desmond Tutu? Oh, they will say, that apartheid freedom fighter, the bishop in South Africa that was against apartheid. Archbishop Desmond Tutu paid so many price with his ministry. With his life too. He was being threatened. They almost killed him because he was very vocal against apartheid and oppression. And when people see him getting honor and reward today, it is because he didn't start today. It started long ago. When no one was speaking good of ANC, he was speaking, good of ANC and supporting the freedom fighters to fight on. So all these men of God, you are listening to me from your different ministries and different homes, your mansions. I'm giving you a suggestion. All these people you hear, if you don't know what to do, you have money in your ministry. The angel that you will pray that God will send from heaven are those Eastern Security Network. Those are the angels you will, because most of you will stupidly kneel down and say, God, send us help. Help is looking at you. Don't act like Pontius Pilate that was standing in front of Yeshua HaMashiach and asking what is the truth. The truth was the one he was standing in front. He asked him what is the truth and turned his back and walked away. But Yeshua HaMashiach, in his preaching before he was apprehended, he said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And Pilate came in front of the truth and was asking him, what is the truth? The truth was there looking at him. He didn't realize. So don't act like Pontius Pilate. You have to act wisely. The people, the angels that you will pray for, that God, please send us help. The help you will need at Eastern Security Network guys, not those ones. I'm glad that what is his name? David Umoru bought Sienna buses vehicles for them, right? Am I correct, Mazi?
Yes, you are. Yes.
I thank him so much because the angels will take it. Mazi, on here, I don't want to, say too much, but I thank him for buying that thing for those Ebube talking, because the angels, the real angels, will take it and use it and do the needful. After all, when the angel came to Sodom and Gomorrah, when they were talking to the angels, when the Sodomites came to ravage them, they didn't see the angels with any weapon. But when the time came, the angels now began to command brimstone and fire. That is sulfuric. That is the first nuke that Elohim nuke the planet. The certain people, like the brother that mentioned these governors, I will never forgive. I will, in my living, and even when I have left, I will never forgive Yesonwike. All these private part organs that we saw in the pot of soup of the Chinese in China are those that Wike murdered in Obibo. Everyone, if you don't have the intelligence, know it from henceforth that Wike will never leave. That man, I'm sorry for his life, and anything that he brought out of the world, they will pay the price like Achan did. Mazi Nnamdi, shalom from here.
Thank you very much, Rabbi Charles. I have some calls on direct line, but the problem is they always call when somebody is speaking. I cannot understand. If there is a gap, they will not call. Only when somebody starts speaking, they start calling. They don't target their calls well. Anyway, as I said, I'm inching closer to the ending the program, but I want to pick this caller that I've been trying to call on direct line. Okay, here he goes. It's another person even. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Caller on direct line, are you there? Yes.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, thank you, Mazi. Good evening from Biafra land.
Welcome to the program. Call on, what's up? Hold on, I'll come to you.
Elohim that is in heaven. May he continue to strengthen you. May he continue to study and give you more wisdom.
And you too.
And may also Elohim continue to protect our leader and give him more wisdom and more power, more grace upon him, for him to defeat his enemies, because his enemies, they must all go down. And the man, you see, weak, oh my God, weak, okay now. My name is Michael Israel. Mazi, you know that our leader has been telling us about Britain, and in one of our leaders' broadcasts, he told us that he went to British for a reason. There is a reason that God took him to that place. And what is the reason? Is this Biafra restoration. This is the reason why our leader, why Elohim took our leader to British. Because our leader told us that British, when they came to our land,
They saw that we are right of the world, that these people, they are gospel people. Elohim are with these people. So they say for that they will destroy us. That is why they have come again now to destroy us again, but it will not work. Because Elohim now is with us. It will not work. Because, Mazi, you said in your topic, you know, hitting the oppressor, we need to hit the heart. Now is the time to confront the oppressor. The British, the white people, those evil white people, they know that now is the time for Biafrans and for everybody to hit the oppressor hard. So they are not coming with the asylum to give us asylum, because they know now is the time. They know. You know, that is why our leader, you know, Mazi, Chinedu, may Elohim strengthen that man, because I also feel his pain about our people. We don't reason so fast. Have an anti-clockwise bread. Oh, Mazi, Chinedu. So this is what British. This is what they want to do this time, because they know now that now is the time for us to rise up, and people are rising up so that the oppressor hard and hit it to the ground. They know that is why they are coming with the asylum, but the asylum won't work. All we need is freedom and referendum. And the man, before I drop this call, and let anybody that is under my voice tonight listening to Radio Biafra, if you are an intellectual, the next you're a journalist, whosoever you are, you're a governor. What if not for Fulani people, you are Yoruba, you are Hausa, you are Igbo, anything that be a governor, professor, I don't care. But once you come out and you say you are Nigerian, you know, Trump said that Nigeria is a shithole. You are just a shithole. Once you say you are Nigerian, you are a shithole. Thank you. Let us continue to guide you and protect you.
Thank you very much, Mazi Mike Israel. Caller on WhatsApp, I think you probably going to be the last caller. Can you hear me? Thank you for holding on.
I can hear you loud and clear, my brother Johnathan. Good evening.
Welcome.
Thank you. I salute our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our prophet and teacher and leader. I salute our ESN and all our volunteers of all branches, and I salute to Biafrans all over the world. Greetings from here. My name is Ifan Chukwumada Abuchi Ezu. My brother, thank you very much for picking my call. I just want to chip in on the topic of this evening, that is confronting the oppressor, because I want to bring I tried to come in because I wanted to bring a little bit of another historical perspective in tonight's program. And tonight was like a communion, I must tell you. It was very, very, very nourishing. Your submission and then the calls that came in were nourishing as well. So what I want to tell our people that are listening is that I'm calling you from the Netherlands for avoidance of doubt. And in 1672, during Dutch Franco-Anglo wars, because there was a time France and England fought the Dutch Republic, because remember, this was a republic before it becomes a kingdom. So the French and English fought the Republic of Holland in 1672. They also called 1672 a disaster year for Dutch Republic. What I'm getting on here is that the people, seeing that their prime minister, the prime minister of the time, his name is Johan de Witt. You can Google his name, whoever wants to know his story. Johan de Witt was the prime minister. On June 21st, 1672, the people rose up against him because he was not prosecuting the war according to their test. They thought he was not patriotic enough, he was not doing them right. The people get up against his government, overthrew his government, and killed him Johann David and his brother Cornelius, and they ate them. They ate them raw. That will tell you the anger of the people. Now, when they overthrew that Johann David, then a nobleman called Prince William of Orange-Nassau took over the power from him and then prosecuted the war, successfully defeated the enemy, and that's how then there became a kingdom. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this to our people because in history, Shah of Iran was thrown by the people. You may not like Islamic Republic, but that was a fact of history. Roman of Russia, in time, the Tsar was overthrown with his wife Anastasia. Louis of France was overthrown by the people. Oliver Cromwell overthrew the King of England, Charles, and so forth and so on. So what I'm saying here is that our people have to wake up to the fact that none, and absolutely none, but ourselves will free our mind ab initio, then our people and our homeland. What do we have to do to achieve this? Join IPOB, support our ESN and all our volunteers. Be disciplined, as our leader would say. Be trustworthy and truthful in all we do. Make yourself useful. Get ready mentally to fight. And what are you fighting for? We know that our political class, all of them are, God knows who will say except him, because I don't know any exception here. We don't have only one senator we respect, but it seems that our people, when you respect them, some of them start misbehaving. Because a very old man I do respect called us propagandists and fantasists today. I did it, but I'm not going there until our leadership may say something about that. So what are we doing about all this political class and the intellectuals believe in primitive accumulation of wealth? They will not give you good education that will position you in life. They will not give you medical infrastructure and amenity that support you when you are sick and your family and create job. They will not give you infrastructural development that will make you live life like a human being in the 21st century. They will not do all this because they believe in feeding their pocket and their family and accumulating like a squirrel. The squirrel will live in a hole in a tree. The hole will be full of nuts, but the squirrel will still go out to fetch nuts to save. Those are our politicians in Biafra land and in the zoo altogether. So why will we have to restore Biafra? Because when we restore Biafra, that will be the miracle of our time. That will be our miracle, because we will make a law that will guide our society, that will prevent anybody to pocket our public purse and our public minerals and whatever we have from our land into their private purses. And that will develop our human capacity. Biafra have human resources that is not rivaled, I would say, in Africa, and we can compete on any level outside the world. But our political class are not aware of that or interested in developing us. So when we get Biafra, we will develop our human resources and we will make laws that will guide everybody and protect everybody, and everybody will be equal before that law, and we will have the rule of law, and as our leader said, every nationality in Biafra will take control and take care of their nationality, and then something that will unite all of us is the Republic of Biafra, the land of the rising sun. Thank you, my brother, for letting me in. God bless you and God bless Biafra.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. I don't know, many people are still calling, some people are still calling. Let me see whether I can be able to take one or two more calls at the maximum. Let me see. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Please make it as brief as you could. Caller on direct line. Caller on direct line. Are you there? There, well, please make it to be as brief as you can, please.
Okay, Mazi. My name is Chika from Odungada at the cost of the Republic of Cotonou. Mazi, you know the question you asked and we are subject today is very, very fantastic, very good. Do you know what I want us to contribute this time is our people to comfort the oppressor. Now, it's like this. Our people at home, had it been that they know that they are oppressed, they are slaves from the heart of the enemy or from the heart of the slave master, they would have rise up to comfort the oppressor. But the worst is that they don't know that they are slaves. They are under captivity of their master. They don't know. Because people have reduced them to respect them. They are the one now clapping, bowing down, worshiping their slave master through the slave servant in our land, which is the political in our midst, in our land. That is why when somebody tries to buy a little roof or roundabout or a so-called flyover there, you see people clapping. Begin to glorify as if that person have drawn the rain from sky. Forgetting that man that is there, if you are 100% right, he doesn't to demand. That people don't have no right to come out and start campaigning for you to do.
Please hold on, I'll come to you. Call on, what's up?
Okay, Mazi. So you don't need that particular man you call your governor or your so-called have no right to come out and tell you, come and vote me, I will tie up your village, come and vote me in, I will do this for you, come and vote me in, I will give you fiber. If you take that of thing in Western world, he's going to beat you because he's a criminal. He's trying to snatch your right in order to use that. Right to buy you, not to play you to bribe you because the man has taken your right from you. Then you now have what's supposed to belong to you. Now you need to buy you bribe on top of that again. And right. Oh, yeah. They have to not do this. You are engaged on the other side. What is happening in Lebanon just because of shortage of food? People are putting food from Lebanon to Syria. Now they are protesting, asking their prime minister to step aside because of shortage of food. But in our land, we have turned to slave under the political criminal beggars that are serving the food their master from the. That is why our people are clapping because of ordinary tide routes. They are clapping because of ordinary electricity. They are because of ordinary flyover. What is flyover? Because that is what you have the 100% right. You have your right to have those without no apology, without no begging. And the particular person that claims the governor has no right to come and between you, come and put me in. I will tie up your village, I will give you electricity. That is what they are supposed to offer. That is where there is government. That is where there is government. That is offer you everything you need in life in order for you to suffer as a human being that are living as a living thing. But in that case, the matter is very, very worse. The matter is worse now because of our slave. The same reason they are slave. Because if you realize that you are a slave, one day you must decide to comfort your master in a bloody way in order to get out of that camp, that cage. But the issue is different because people don't know they are slaves. That was why they are clapping. Even if you don't their so-called television, you see their media. praising their oppressor because their media are doing the same job with the political people in our land. The same way with some political man of God who claim they are man of God, they are political documents are there to be softened the mind of the youth, telling them no, God will fight their battle. You don't fight, don't challenge, don't do not condemn your leader, don't
Mazi, round up, please. Mazi, round up.
Why God already know that we are in trouble, but we have to fight to get yourself out of that trouble. You can't coming out to fight out on your enemy. You can never be free forever. You remember free forever and ever. So today, God has sent Mazi Nnamdi in our land in order to put us on the path of the enemy, because IPOP are the only ones who understand that we are slaves and now we are fighting to liberate ourselves from the camp of the enemy, from the slave master. That is why our leader is here to fight for the slave master. I'm not here. I think I'm coming from
Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Thank you for holding on. Caller on WhatsApp.
Mazi, thank you so much. Good evening to you, Mazi Johnathan. Good evening.
Welcome to the program.
Greetings to you. Voice of freedom. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, that reside in the highest heaven, our precious God, will continue to be with us. My name is Hugo, and I am calling for my location. Mazi, the agent of oppressors. I want to have this question through to them. And I want to say, if you are affected, if you are agent of our voice, if you don't know who you are, let me tell you, this question is for you. The question is, what do you get? That you are supporting strangers to oppress and kill your people. What is your benefit? And for those of you that is claiming as if you don't know the truth, do you know it? I want to tell you that the fight of the liberation or the restoration of our land, you can never win. You know the reason why? Because the mighty hand of Chukwu Bikabjam, the God that created heaven and earth, is upon what we are doing. And mind you, we are not asking for another man's land. We are not dragging for any man's land except our own. So it is wrong for all of you to continue to support evil, you agent of oppressors. So my question to all of you is, so what is your benefit? Remember, you can never ever fight a community, talking of a whole nation, like the idiots or the lesson weekend that is turning A to E in the sense of serving his slave masters. Let me tell you one thing. Let me quote their own time, which is our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said, when you serve them finish, you will go with shame and disgrace. He said this, and he mentioned so many people that is a victim of this particular thing. But I want to tell you, as of that time that he was saying this, Richard Okolacha still serving them. Today, what is going on? Since you, agent of oppressors, you don't want to repent, we are telling all of you, as you are killing us, definitely whether you like it or not, in future you must pay. But I continue to ask the question, what is your gain? Mazi Johnathan, the blessing of people that reside in the highest heaven will continue to be with every one of you and keep our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu moving forward, because he is the strength of our leader. Thank you so much, Mazi.
Thank you. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Mazi Johnathan.
Welcome to the program. Please make your submission very brief. I'm on the verge of closing.
Okay. I greet Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world. My name is Chinedu. I'm calling from Brooklyn. I want to be brief. What happened in Obibo is unforgettable and unpardonable by every Biafran. We can supervise the killing of 3,844 Biafran Igbos. The genocide is unpardonable. Just like Rabbi Chai said, everything is documented. And even if we look into what happened in Nigerian military, all the soldiers they have been killing in the north, deliberately, under the past former chief of army staff. Check it. When Johnathan was in power, the different Igbo soldiers, the population there and now the population of today, you be amazed. All were deliberate. I know that IPOB will never forgive, never forget, because all those things are being documented. And for the confronting our oppressors, we already started implementing Ambazonian strategy. Mazi Nnamdi, Ambazonia is just the 6 to 8 million people. But today, Ambazonia is almost controlling 70% of their territory. Ambazonia youth today, I'm telling you the truth, all of them are armed, either with IED or with gun. They defeated the Cameroonian soldiers with IED, even using not their armor tank.
That is where we are heading to. That is where, these people, like my brother, like when our brother was saying, put a cocktail Molotov, put food. I said, don't worry, we are heading to everybody will feel this thing. They don't understand. Everybody will feel this rain that is about shower. It's it will happen. IED will be everywhere. Explosions will be everywhere. Go on, Mazi.
Imagine a people, 6 to 8 million people. Amazon, when you come to that place, the full language is only the 8%. Amazon has never feared the Western power, France. Ambazonians were not intimidated by Britain. Now France left. When they discovered that the Ambazonians were butchering Cameroon soldiers like fowl, they have to leave. The same thing with Britain. And they are now getting go to Google, you see, and they are almost a nation. In the next 5 months now, the United Nations soldiers and United African Union are coming into Ambazonia to chase Cameroonian soldiers out of Ambazonia. And I know this must surely come to pass in our own situation. As for David Umahi, Mazi Johnathan, if you replay what you have replayed concerning the speech this man made, I took something very exceptional. He said that his Nieti Allah friend, he was pleading them. He said they still come now, that the environment is hot, that when it is things are okay, that the traditional ones have to come. Are you not aware that Umahi is privy to everything happening in Ebonyi State? What does Umahi mean by traditional? Which means the local ones that are in conspiracy with the jihadists. Umahi is aware of the jihadists that are in Ebonyi. And that's what he told his friends immediately, that they should wait. When things are come, the traditional one should come first. If not our leader, sent by people of Gadiam and IPOB, we take as well. David Umahi today is the President Afonja in Boland. This is the basic truth. We must never forget him. And I want to use this opportunity to tell our Ebonyi youth and the Enugu youth, because they are two frontline states, they need to be armed and then the Amazonian experience. This is just what I want to put across. Let them be armed and learn how to protect themselves, even before the ESM will come in, so that they will be able to resist the wicked. But for David Umahi, oh my God, speeches are numbers. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you and bless you too. Thank you. This is where I'm going to stop picking calls, please. I spoke about confronting the oppressors. The situation we found ourselves in that zoo called Nigeria. They use little by little operation, giving carrot and little carrot and taking the whole thing. They give you carrots, they come again, and our people were not observant. People were playing politics with our land, with our lives, until we reach to this extent. A place, what I read before, where Fulani in our land confronted that a meeting or peace meeting, not even violent confrontation, just meeting. Your people are carrying guns, assault rifles. We are seen carrying assault rifles in our land. Why not at least let them do it secret? They rose up with impunity. Do you understand what that thing means? We belittle many things to our detriment. That is why IPOB, we don't look down on anything. Everything matters to us. And now we are in this quagmire. That is why we have risen up to confront our oppressors. If we don't do that, we all of us, we will perish. Our land will be gone. We will become like HAUSAs in the next 50 to 100 years. Our race will become like HAUSAs. I'm telling you. This is why we shouldn't. There is nothing like. There should be nothing again like. We have played gentle enough. We have written letters, posted videos, done everything enough. As you are playing, just as Rabbi Charles said, they will. You are the IPOB, the most peaceful freedom fighters in the world. Hey, clap for them, and they will laugh at you. This is not the time for that. You see, it is either Biafra or Biafra. If they refuse to succumb to the need of the demand of the people, our demand, we are the people. We are the power, not all these governors you see. They are nothing. These governors you see, what gives them power is when they come, they buy you with give you 1,000 naira. Demand for information. Now, what is happening? You tell them, they'll tell you, okay, go and kidnap this person. They give you 10,000 naira. Go and kidnap. You see him that is he's an IPOB. Point them. You are helping them. They are nothing. The people owns the power. Power belongs to them. No government can win, defeat its own people. It is impossible. The time is now when if they give you money, they give you arms to go and point IPOB, kill them. You tell them yes sir, when they turn around to go, you shoot them, you kill them. There's one thing I'm reading here, very interesting, because the Nigeria, the Fulani Caliphate, they know how to do. They have perfected plans. You know what made they go on to say that, look, if I understand the Igbos like this, like as I did now, I wouldn't have, endangered the lives of thousands of Nigerian military to fight them. And they died. I would have given them money to fight each other. That is what they are doing. I don't know. Why is it that our people cannot even think what people say and what is happening? Can't you reason? Do we have it at all? Today they will pitch governors, tell governors, pitch them against ESN. They pitch all these people. They know that ESN is the only formidable force, genuine, that is fighting the Fulani terrorists. They are going through the governors, going through different people that have no dignity. There is another thing that what I am just reading now is a tweet from somebody. He said, from Moscow White. He said there is a conspiracy and a plot by the Nigerian DSS to assassinate a notable politician from the south-south zone of Biafra land and claim it to be ESN. This is to pollute the mind, to pollute and turn the mind of the region against Biafra and IPOB. Please let the leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, know this. It's vital information. This is they can do it. You see what they did during the Biafra, the 1967 to 70. What the Nigerian military, what they did. They would dress like Biafran soldiers, go to our cousins, so riverine brothers. Say we are Biafran soldiers. They started slaughtering them. And those people, they will not even think. You know, you have brain to think, to analyze things, to critically sit down and think and analyze things. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains on top, because he analyzes things, not judging on face value. Just analyze and say, okay, if A if A equals to B, now C will be, it should not be equals to V. So you know, you make analysis and compare and contrast before making your decision. This person, what he wrote is great. They can do it. They can go to assassinate a job man, a job politician, and say, oh, ESN has done it. You will see his people, the people from the village, they will start, fight against this Biafra. The same way, even Igbo Biafra, they are talking. When one police person is being killed, oh, he's an Igbo man. What have come over our people, please? It beats my understanding. Can't we for once at least imitate, learn from others? I say it again, and let me say it again. I have been saying it. There are ethnicities in Guinea. You understand? None of them reaches the population of Fulani. Go and make your researches. But do you know why Fulani have no stronghold in Guinea? Because all other indigenous populations, they combine together. They come together politically. They fight each other, it doesn't matter. But they made it known to themselves that, look, we can fight each other, quarrel with each other, no problem. But when anywhere Fulani touches, all of us will go as a group. We forget what we are fighting. We forget our quarrel and go and face Fulani because they understand Fulani. We, in our land, we allow ourselves to be divided, shredded in pieces. Who is gaining? Is the Fulani. In the riverine southern Biafra, look at Fulani everywhere. Oil and Baisa belongs to Jigawa. Because they use money, buy you, make you, before they give you money, they say you are alone. Igbos are not your brother. You say, yes, I am alone. They are not my brother. They give you money. And they start, just you. And they start plundering your area, your community. You cannot talk because you have been bought. You understand? They make sure that they remove you. They put hedge, shield, put blockade between you and your brother. Once you are quarreling with your brother, they'll tell you, be watch your brother is your enemy. You are busy watching your brother, they will be plundering you. Ogoni clean up, where is it today? you know, our people were able to get the 13% derivative of crude oil because we joined together. Our late leader was there. When the stage a walkout, the Igbo Biafrans joined them, and they have to call back and say, okay, they are together. One person, one tribe, you cannot achieve it. Don't you? Are we going to break your brain to put you this thing? To make you reason? If you know the flood, they will play all their cards. They will play all their games. They can kill a politician. They sacrifice anybody in order to target. Immediately they target. Do you see how they target what happened in Owerri? Under 1 hour, it is IPOB. They have the media power. Once they detect, just do it. They will just, or now affect everywhere. ASN have done it to its IPOB. They have killed this politician. And people will not ask questions. They will foolishly believe because they are very cheap and lesser. They are lower human beings. They don't think. They don't analyze the issues. Here we open your eyes for you to understand. We know different methods of the Fulani Caliphate. We know we are 7 steps ahead of them. Anywhere they come, before they come, we know it. You understand? So please, let us wake up to our responsibility. What we are fighting is not only for Biafra, but for everybody. I said during my earlier analysis, we don't want this Tigray-Eritrea scenario, whereby when Tigray was with Ethiopia and killed, they were fighting Eritrea that wants to be free. Eritrea shed they sacrificed their blood. Today they are gone as a country, doing well. That Tigray that helped to fight them now want to be free, and Eritrea, being an independent country, is telling them they send their military to Tigray to kill the Tigrayans too. They say, oh, didn't you want to be one country before again? Why? What we saw before, you want to... No, you must be one country with Ethiopia. Be that country with Ethiopia. We don't want that scenario. That is why we want everybody to be free. That is it. Tomorrow, our leader is going to be on air in the morning, 7 a.m. Biafra time. It's going to be question and answer. The gospel must be... It's a special emergency broadcast tomorrow morning. The gospel must be preached. Therefore, I am going to stop here. You know, I thank each and every one of you. I thank each and every one of you listening to my voice today. Tomorrow is another day. Our leader will come on air in the morning hours, please. And from me, from here, it is simply